Yeah.
So, for instance, if there's a great tragedy, like I lose a child or someone else loses a child, or something happens, I sustain a great injury, I lose a job or something, none of that stuff is up to me.
Yeah.
The thing that's up to me is whether I choose to accept it or reject it. And the only reason I would do that is because either I wanted to be peaceful or not peaceful. So you have this, which I think is why it's so attractive, especially today, is when things feel out of control, when things in our lives seem to be just fate or it's too big for us politically or whatever, the Stoic says, don't worry. Yeah. Here is a way to still be happy amidst your inability to deal with things.
Yeah.
So it's not as much happiness in the sense of Aristotelian flourishing, but rather happiness in a sort of resignation and a peace of mind to that. Because, according to a Stoic, so many things are just not up to us.
And I think I see two things, and maybe we'll get into this a little later, but that whole concept of, okay, the things that are up to me are entirely up to me.
Yeah,
you know?
That's right.
So how does that not quickly devolve into like relativism?
Well, in a sense, relativism means that I get to choose what counts in the external stuff.
Okay,
right?
So yeah,
so you could have relativism
yeah.
is like an external, everything's up to me, right? In terms of I can decide whatever I want. Whereas a Stoic you could say, is the antithesis of relativism.
Okay, that's
because
awesome. Yeah.
literally nothing is up to you in the externals. You don't get to decide what you're this or this or this. The only thing that's up to you is whether you are happy with what is not up to you.
Right.
Whether you choose to accept it as something good or bad. In some ways, there's an immense freedom in Stoicism because what's up to you floats free of everything physical.
Yeah.
So literally nothing for a Stoic, right, could make you unhappy except you.
Father Jacob Bertrand.
Father Gregory.
A Dominican, a Franciscan, and a Jesuit walk into a bar. One of them asks the audience to subscribe. That's not a joke. Any ways you can improve upon it?
Just don't tell jokes.
Right. This is not a joke. Please subscribe. Cheers.